Hello, it's me, the creator of the feminazi movement. I noticed I've been getting quite a few views on my videos. Can't quite work out whether it's for a good reason or a bad one, but I decided that, okay, obviously I'm doing something that people want, so I'll carry on then, to be quite frank. This video I am going to use to push out my own personal views. These are my views. These are not anybody else's views. They are mine. If you don't agree with them, you are more than entitled not to, because your views are your views. These are my views. I'm not going to sit here in the comment section after this video and argue with you as an adult that, no, you're wrong on your opinion, because you can't be wrong on your opinion, because it's an opinion. There's nothing to be wrong about. So, I'm going to give you my opinion. If you agree with me, like and subscribe. If you don't agree with me, like and subscribe. just yeah, let's get some form of thing out there. If you see something that you're not quite happy about, like there's this really crazy feminazi going off on one, give me a shout. I will look at that video and I will take her down. But yeah, give me a shout. I'll drop my email in the description. I'm so weird. Whoops, scared cat. I have done a little tiny bit of research. I'm joking, most of these are blank. I have done a little tiny bit of research though. I want to start with the term feminism and what feminism is defined as. Right, it is a noun. Feminism is a noun. It's the advocacy of women's rights of the ground of the equality of sexes. Okay, right. So apparently, after looking up the definition of feminism, I don't actually agree with feminism at all, because I don't agree with equality between sexes. So, which I will delve into, and I will explain why I don't agree with that, as it is my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. But the equality of sexes. Okay, well, men and women biologically can't be equal. That is just outright a fact. On average, as a fact, men are physically built and stronger than women. They are built to be stronger. That is their physique. It's their genetic makeup that they are meant to be stronger than us. It is just a fact. Biologically, that is a fact. You cannot deny that. Another fact: men have a penis. Let's all giggle. Men have a penis. Yeah. Women have a vagina. Okay. I'm not going to explain how sex works. Don't worry. But yeah, we have completely different body parts. Now, there's very good reason for this. Women have vagina so that they can carry child. You may not have known that. That may come as a shock to you. Okay, just take a minute if you need it. I'm so patronising. But yeah, we have vaginas because we are meant to carry children. We are meant to biologically. Men have penis because men are meant to give us baby to carry in vagina, right? Long before boobs were sexually appealing to men, but they were always whatever. Well, the genetic reason for boobs is that we can feed the children that the men give us to our vagina from their penis. They are there for that purpose. So I this is not a rant about, oh my god, should women be breastfeeding in public? Which they are more than entitled to. Do you have any idea how many times a newborn baby has to eat a day? Trust me, it is a lot more than you guys, right? That's a completely different issue on its own, and maybe if you guys want me to, I'll make a video about that another day. But I agree that women should be able to breastfeed wherever, because it is their child's food. This is our child's food, not yours. But anyway, back to men's rights. I feel like men don't have enough people sticking up for them at the moment. I feel like as soon as a bloke comes out and says anything like, feminists are bad, I disagree with feminists, I think women should be at home in the kitchen, As soon as blokes say anything like that, feminists are like, you said what? And they'll go off on a massive thing, and they'll try and kill you. They'll try and kill you. You never know. They are quite hardcore. But yeah, as soon as any bloke tries to say anything, like, it's this massive uproar. So I kind of feel like blokes need a female. You need a female to advocate that women should be in the kitchen, and like, basically to gain some of your manliness back. It's like, I mean, like I was saying, right, I'm going on too much of a tangent now. I'm so good at going off on tangents, you'll realise that. We can never be equal, men and women. We never will. Not biologically, at least, definitely not. The way that we think is completely different. A woman's process of thought is completely different to that of a man's. So, I mean, that will never be equal. That we will never think the same. We will never look the same. We will never act the same. Due to biology, again, bear with me, and hormones and chemical processes that happen within your body, they are separately different between sexes. Now, there's a good reason for that. The good reason for that is that because that is what makes us men and women. Right, bear with me. Right, your hormones mean that you, man, grow a moustache. You, woman, maybe you have a little bit of a moustache, but that's just because you've got a little bit too much testosterone floating around. But generally, mean that you grow boobs. Now, if man had hormone to grow boobs, you would have man with boobs. Like, if a man accidentally took somebody, I heard a story about this, about somebody taking their missus's contraception pill by accident, and they started growing boobs. So yeah, bad case of men shouldn't have hormones that women have. It's quite simple, really. The whole process of men and women is completely different. You cannot, okay, if you want to go and genetically engineer a woman with a vagina that then does not work, so like, e.g. her ovaries do not produce eggs because she hasn't got the hormones to fertilise them or whatever. I can't be bothered to think about it properly right now. But do you get my point? You can't, we're never going to be the same. We never will be. It's that simple. Now, the term feminazi, this is also a noun. Interesting. It's not interesting, it's a noun. Is a radical feminist. On Google, is defined as being a radical feminist. So somebody who wants the equality of sexes to a radical level. Radicalised. Right, so basically, they are the feminism terrorists. Well, it's true, they must be, because it's radical. A radical Muslim is a terrorist. A radical Christian is a terrorist. A radical person is a terrorist. So technically, feminazis are terrorists. They're not really. That's a bit harsh. But yeah, they do take things, I feel, to beyond a point where it's like you hear some of them saying, like, we can get rid of all men now because we can have babies in a test tube. We don't need them anymore. Well, so what if you don't need them? That doesn't mean that they have any less right to exist. I mean, women would soon be up in massive arms if men turn around and went, we're going to eradicate all women. That's what we're going to get rid of all of you. Goodbye, women. Goodbye. I mean, you would be so uproared and upset and peed off if men went and did that. Luckily, men aren't as ridiculously radicalised as these feminazis to be like, we should get rid of all women. It is ridiculous. I mean, how can you even take it to that level? I mean, I don't know. I think music has a hand in this, like Beyonce, "You Run the World," girls. Yeah, it's Nobody runs the world. It's meant to be a joint effort, right? If you want equality, right, this equality he keeps spouting about, it's a joint effort, right? You get angry face on joint. You don't get to just go, but you want equality, let's kill men. That's not equal. Right, I don't agree with the radical ideas of feminazis. I don't actually even agree with equality. I think that it makes no sense. It literally makes no sense to me whatsoever. Maybe there's something wrong with my brain, right? There you go, feminists and feminazis who don't agree with me, and all the men that don't agree with me as well. Maybe there's something wrong with my brain that I can't understand where you all come from. Maybe there's something going on in there. Maybe I've got like a broken signal thing going on. But I honestly believe that women were made to carry children. Genetically, physically, we were made to carry children. Now, if you go and do something like get a job as a builder just to prove a point because you're a woman, so you're gonna go and be a builder, then you get pregnant. You really technically shouldn't be doing that job at all. Therefore, after you find out you're pregnant, because it's extremely strenuous. I mean, like, oh, I'm gonna pick up bricks and I'm gonna move them over there. No, you can't do that. If you're carrying a child responsibly, you cannot do that, right? That is that simple. You can't. You just can't. It is much more. Like, I mean, like, if it's a little job, if you're like a little secretary, or like, or you're like working in Primark or New Look, and you got your little clothes job, or you got your little secretarial job. Like, you're not doing anything strenuous, right? You're not doing anything that the female body was not made to cope with, right? You are doing just reasonable things, really, reasonable. There's a difference between I want to be equal and I want to do what I'm capable of because I'm a woman, and I want to be reasonable. I mean, like, what is wrong with that? What is wrong with just being female anymore? Why can I not say that I am happy to be a housewife, right? To stay at home, to make sure that my fast dinner is cooked for him when he comes home, to run him a bath, to please him in the bedroom. Yeah, I said it, right? Why can I not just be happy, right, doing things like that, and outright being able to say that I'm happy doing things like that without women on, it was an app called Girls Ask Guys, right? This is what this app called. I went on there just to be nosy because I was like, oh, Girls Ask Guys. I'd like to know what goes on in a guy's mind. Ended up asking a question about feminism and stuff. Massive uproar. Massive. I mean, like, there was two women in particular. They didn't even actually give me what their views were. They didn't give me any idea of what they think. They didn't give me their opinion, right? If you give me your opinion, I will take that on board. That is your opinion. Like I said at the start of this video, more than happy to do that. More than happy. If you think that women should be in high power, high control, take over the world, that's fine, love. That's your opinion. It's your opinion. You're entitled to it. I, however, do not, right? But these women, they wouldn't even give me their opinion. They just literally, oh, you're stupid. Don't really think so. Don't think I'm stupid. Not with the education level that I have, and the fact that I'm clever enough to realise that I am genetically different from a man. I don't think that I'm stupid. Act like a monkey. Yeah, I don't think that I'm stupid at all. I think that I'm generally okay, well-educated-ish, right? I'm not claiming to be Einstein. I'm just saying that I think I'm okay on that front. But yeah, I mean, like, if your argument's going to be that I'm stupid, you don't really have an argument. Just throwing that out there. yeah, so I just literally got called stupid, and they were like, "Oh, you're so bad," and all of this, and I'm like, "Why am I bad? Why am I bad for thinking that the way that I think and the way that I feel? Why should I feel bad for having my own opinion as my own woman, right? Who, in an equal world, should be able to have her opinion, right? Why should I feel bad for thinking that women should stay at home? Why should I feel bad for thinking that you should be downstairs washing up, right, and cooking his dinner ready for when he gets home? Why should I think that? Why should I feel like that? Just because you don't like it. I don't like that you think that all men should be eradicated. I quite like men, thank you. Right? I think that they are quite decent. Not all of them, there's some absolute knobs out there. But I do think that not everyone has a chance to be who they want. And if you want to go and push equality, you can't then shut men down, right? They gave you these rights to begin with. This is what you fail to understand as well. When we were given more rights, right? Okay, loads of the suffragettes and the suffragists came out the woodwork and they did all what they did. But it was men ultimately in the end went, okay, you can have this. They went, you can have this, you can do this, right? Men gave us that power. Whether you like that or not, they gave us it. Because they could have very well have gone, we're not changing that. It's me stupid woman. Get back in the kitchen and make me a sandwich. They could have very easily have done something along those lines. Maybe not that simple, but yeah. They could have done something about it, like to stop it, right? Just because women wanted to rise up and do what they want doesn't mean that men had to let us. They've gone, okay, you can do this. And do you know what? You lot that have taken it to a ridiculous extent, the people that have taken it to this radicalised view of feminism, especially, you have no right. I mean, who do you think you are? You're like the feminist Hitler or something. It's like, on a serious note, like, what is wrong with you? Why can't women just be women anymore? Why can't we just be women? And why can't men just be men? Why can't they? Example, my other half, right, is a very dominant alpha male type of bloke, right? Wouldn't have guessed it. Been friends with him for 11 years. Went through school with him and everything. And when we was in school, right, I would never have guessed he was like that. I kind of thought he was like a little gay, and yeah, I kind of really underestimated him. But when he was with his ex, he was very stressed all the time. He was very, very, very stressed, right? He used to recluse a lot. He'd go on his computer and he'd go away, right? Now, since me and him have been together, right, and I give him the things that he needs as a woman, I do what I'm meant to do for him, and he does what he's meant to do for me, which is he provides for me, he looks after me, he protects me, he looks after me in the way that a man should, right? He's a real bloke, he's a real man. But since me and him have been together, he's been a lot less stressed, he's a lot less angry, he's a lot less tired, he's a lot less reclusive. It's some men just need to be able to be men, and some women just won't let them. You have to just let them be men. It's as simple as that. Just like if I got with a guy, right, and he went, you're going out to work, off you go, bye, get out, go to work, go pick up those bricks. I want to pick the bricks up. I want to go and make a sandwich. Like, I don't want to be forced into going and doing something that I don't want to do. I don't want to do that. I can't handle doing that. I don't have the mental capacity half the time to handle these things. I don't want to do that. Like, I mean, I tried to have a volunteer job once upon a time. I just couldn't cope with the stress. It started seriously sending me back into being depressed. I don't get why I should be forced to then go do something. that I don't want to do. It's as simple as that. Why would you then want to force men into being a way that they don't want to be, or into doing things that they don't want to do? If you're a bloke out there, right, and your opinion is, I think women should go out and work, you're entitled to your opinion yet again. Like I said, this video is purely based on my own opinion. And I think women should be at home. I think they should be cooking. I think they should be cleaning. That doesn't mean, right, that if she then gets snowed under by all of this because she's got 2 kids that are, I don't know, 12 months, 2 years and 3 years old, and she's like pulling her hair out because she can't cope anymore, that you should just ignore it and let her get on with it. It's one and the same. I mean, like, I've helped my other half with his things before. He's helped me when I've been ill and I've needed his help to clean the house. It's about supporting each other. It's not about being equal. It's about supporting each other in the right ways to make things work. Not going out and I'm going to go have sex with loads of people because I'm a woman and I can do what I want, or I'm going to go out and have sex with loads of people because I'm a man and I can do what I want, or you don't help me 3 times a week, where you only help me twice a week at home, and you only help me once a month at work when really you should help me twice a month at work. It's not about that. Just deal with it. I mean, are we not adults anymore? Are we not adults that we can just deal with these situations without going, we need more rights and we need this and we need to do this? What about men's rights? Do you know how many people, right, and this really, really does tick me off, do you know how many women out there, right, claim to have been raped, right, just to screw up a man's life? Like, seriously, on a level, do you know how many women, right, do that stuff to men? Yeah, I know women get raped too. I don't even go there. I swear to God, if somebody goes, oh, you don't know how that freaking feels, I swear I will tear a new one out of you. But it is not then fair for women to go back onto the other side and go, he raped me, if he didn't. Like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong in your head, right, that you think that it is okay to ultimately destroy a man's life? Because it doesn't even take you to get that guy arrested. As soon as you start telling people around that guy that he has apparently raped you, right, that's it, his life's over. It's like if right, argument's sake, I don't know who you are because there's probably loads of you watching, but whoever out of you who are watching this, if I turn around and said, he's a paedophile, right? Yeah, I'm going there. If I went there and I said, you're a paedophile, how quickly, right, do you think I could get people to believe that? How quickly do you think it would actually take me to get people to believe that you are actually a paedophile or you are actually a rapist, right? How long do you think that would... It wouldn't take me long. And there's so many men. There's men that have been to prison, right? Been put on remand and God knows what else, right? Just because somebody wanted to be horrible, nasty, sadistic, whatever reason they had for doing that is not right. You cannot, oh, we want equal rights. He raped me. Sort it out. Do you know what I mean? And if you have the view that you want to be a woman, you want to work, that you think that you should be in a high position of power, right? If you have that view, what is wrong with being peaceful and chilled about it? Do you know what I mean? Like, I know I probably sound a little bit hippie. What is wrong with being chilled? But seriously though, what is wrong with that? Why can't you just say, right, okay, we're a group of people that want equal rights between men and women, and I want to be paid the same, but that means that I do the same work to the same standard as the man that is doing it, right? Because that, you don't just get to have a free ticket in life. If you want that as a right, you need to perform as good as the person in that job. Like in fashion, right? Say a bloke doesn't get paid as much as a woman in a fashion job, right? Just say that for a second. Say he's not as good at that job as what that woman is. It's not then fair for him to get the same amount of money if you're on about equal rights and you want these equal rights. It's true. You need to do it to the standard that it needs to be done then, don't you? Right? But why can't you just say peacefully say that, right? Have a little peaceful protest. Why do we need Mickey Randleman on YouTube saying that I am this and I am this and I'm going to make your daughter be a slut? Why do we need that? What's wrong with you? Sort it out. But yeah, that is my views. I think that I should be right here, where I am, right now, at home. So the time is 4 o'clock. I'm going to start making dinner. But yeah, seriously, they're my views. Don't agree, don't agree. Agree, agree. Like, subscribe, email, do what you like. Thank you for watching. Bye.